That's what I'm talking about. This audience tonight, they are a gift from God. Thank you very much, everybody. Or if you're an atheist, they're a gift from an indifferent universe. Welcome to The Late Show, everybody. I'm Stephen Colbert. Thank you for being here, in here, out there. You know, we're still trying to figure out who won Monday's presidential debate. Democrats say Hillary won, while Republicans are strong in their conviction that there are still 2 more debates. Evidently, Trump staffers tried to get Trump to practice before the first debate, but say Mr. Trump found it hard to focus during those meetings, and he did not seem to pay attention during the practice sessions. I don't blame Trump. I don't blame Trump at all. I mean, White House, Oval Office, that's colors and shapes. Very difficult. What's next? What's next? What's next? Object permanence? Where does the ball go when it rolls behind the couch? There's no way of knowing. Childlike. He's childlike is the point. But unlike his advisors, Donald Trump isn't ready to concede defeat about last Monday's debate. He knows that A, he won, and B, he lost because it was rigged.
A new post-debate poll that just came out, the Google poll, has us leading Hillary Clinton by 2 points nationwide. And that's despite the fact that Google's search engine was suppressing the bad news about Hillary Clinton. How about that?
How about that? Yeah, how about that? Suppressing. Google must be suppressing bad news about Hillary Clinton, because I know when I Googled Hillary and debate, it was only good news. And this isn't the first time Trump has blamed his woes on technology. Earlier this week, he blamed his debate performance on a defective microphone. Before that, he blamed his failure to disavow former Klansman David Duke on a lousy earpiece. And in July, he blamed a tweet using an anti-Semitic 6-pointed star on Microsoft Shapes. Though many are calling that excuse a pile of poop emojis. And Donald Trump isn't the only one who smells a conspiracy, folks. So does a little place I call the internet. There's a new video that claims Hillary Clinton scratched her nose to signal to Lester Holt on 6 different occasions. The signal meant Clinton wanted to get a zinger in and to go to her without changing the subject. Yes, this gesture was the signal right here. This was the signal right here. Okay, she did it many times. Unfortunately, Hillary did not get a chance to do the one-hand gesture she really wanted to give him.
That's a serious signal.
I mean, what other possible explanation could there be for her doing this? Her nose was itchy? Come on, think about it. When was the last time you itched your nose? Your itchy nose. That itches. Probably got a bug on it or something. That's why it's itchy. That's why there's a third conspiracy theory out there. During the debate, people noticed Hillary was wearing a device under her jacket that could have been a secret earpiece or a cough prevention machine. Yes, the well-known cough prevention machine. It's Apple's new hip-mounted iron lung. Or wait a second. Follow me down the rabbit hole here. It could be, and I know this sounds crazy, it could be the transmitter pack for the microphone she was wearing right there. My God! She was recording everything they were saying. And that's never good for Trump, ever. But despite these dirty tricks, Secretary Clinton is still struggling with millennials. By the way, if you're not sure who millennials are, they're the ones who never use the term millennials. And a recent poll shows Clinton has the support of just 31% of likely voters under 35. So Hillary's doing everything she can to attract young people right now. That's why, for the first time since July, she appeared on the campaign trail this week with that millennial heartthrob, Bernie Sanders. Bernie, they love it.
Bernie, they love him.
They do. They really like him. They really like him. He really connects with millennials because a lot of his clothes are also 18 to 30 years old. Did you really? Did I just get a little rim? Did you get a little rim shot for that? Thank you very much. Between that and her social media outreach, no one's going after young voters this hard. I mean, no one's ever gone after young voters this hard since Bill Clinton did. She's even What? What are you reading into that? What are you reading into that? Now, she's even begun trying to appeal to young people by selling a T-shirt on her website that says, "Yas, Hillary." Which is perfect because when she asks you, "Am I trying too hard?" you can say, "Yas, Hillary." Now, while it's understandable that she wants this vital voting bloc, I think she may be going after millennials a little too hard. As a matter of fact, she's just released a new ad targeting the young ones, and we at The Late Show have gotten an exclusive advance copy.
And now, a special message from Hillary Clinton.
Hey millennials, check it out. My name's Hillary, and I'm here to say our country's being threatened in a serious way. If you want to stop Trump and save the day, vote for me because voting is bae. Help me win the White House and feel all the feels. Surge pricing sucks. Authenticity is bae. Ed Sheeran, I think. Venmo is bae. Trump wants to take our country back, but I'll use the dog filter on Snapchat. Rough, rough, rough. The middle class has it rough, 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 rough. Come on, kids, just tell me what you want.
Please, just tell it. We've got a great show tonight, everybody. Morgan Freeman is here.